Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom to the 12 tribes of Yasha, giving the chorus all honor and glory and praise unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Shalom, this is a 5-minute fire, so I'm gonna go right into this. So Esau and the other nations, they're referred to as young lions in the scriptures, right? Because you already know you have Israel or Judah that's referred to as a lion. Let's go to Genesis, right? Because you have basically two aspects of a lion in the scriptures. You have the one aspect, which is the negative aspect, the negative traits of the lion, which Esau and the other nations possess. And you have also the righteous and majestic traits that the lion has in the scriptures. All right, so let's go to Genesis chapter 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? So the Lord referred to as Judah as a lion. All right, and an old lion too. Because Jake, he's not roused up right now, but he's going to get roused up by Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Okay, but Judah is referred to as a lion. But let's see who else is referred to as a lion. Because like I mentioned before, Esau and the other nations, they're referred to as a lion also, right? Or lions. Let's go to Psalm chapter 10. I'm starting at verse 8. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. Who's murdering the innocent? That doesn't need a breakdown. We already know who's murdering the innocent, right? In cold blood. All right. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Who is the poor? Right? You read about the poor in the scriptures. Who is the poor? The Israelites. Verse 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. So Esau, he lies in wait secretly as a lion in his den. See that? He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor. He does catch the Israelites. Right? He does catch God's chosen people. When he draweth him into his net. See that? So these other nations and even Esau is referred to as a lion. All right, because a lion is a what? It's a predator. All right, a lion is not a prey. What is a predator? A predator is a top animal that basically is on the top of the food chain. All right, it's on top. It's not on the bottom, or vice versa, whatever. The most dominant. So I'm gonna keep going. Let's go to Psalm chapter 17, and this should load up your arsenal, right? This is Psalm chapter 17 and verse 11. They have now compassed, or I'm gonna start at verse 9, right, to get the context. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. So the wicked are the Edomites, all right? We already know that. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4, Job 9 and 24. The wicked are the Edomites, so-called white man. Verse 12. Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. So Esau is referred to as that young lion. All right, you can see that plain and clearly, right? Let's go to the so-called New Testament, right? 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil. Clearly, this is talking about the devil. Clearly, this is talking about the so-called white man and even the spiritual demon Satan. As a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So a lion, see that? The devil, all right? Esau. Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, is referred to as a lion also. All right? And I'm going to just go to one more scripture. I'm going to close out. Where was this? Right? Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter. I believe the 18th verse. Right? Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 15. It says, the young lions have roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste. His cities are burned without inhabitant. So this is during the time of the Babylonian exile and captivity. So these lions would be referring to as, one, the Babylonians, and also Edomites, because you read about that in Psalm chapter 137, that these Edomites joined into the destruction of Jerusalem. So yes, these other nations, and especially Esau, is referred to as a lion, but not basically a lion that's evil. All right. So with that, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Shalom till next time. Kwam Yasha.